purpose.
Fukusan,
Go ahead, Ota.
the Iron Chef is using a pot to boil dried gourd shavings, or what we call kampyo, in milk.
Iron Chef's side.
Right.
Kampyo and milk over there.
Yes, milk.
Milk. Right out of the hopper, Morimoto being Morimoto with the change-up. Kampyo going to be boiling away in a bath of milk. Go figure on that one. And now on Nakazawa's side, he's also beginning with Kampyo. Again, they are dried gourd shavings, but I don't think he'll do the same as Morimoto. He'll go the orthodox route, and they'll end up a brown color.
Fukusan?
Yes?
I asked Challenger Nakazawa why he decided to appear in Kitchen Stadium, and he matter-of-factly stated that recently I've seen so many incorrect versions of Edo-style sushi that I've come here today to show that there is a correct way of making it. Back to you.
All right, we're fired up about that. And there goes the soy sauce into his Kampyo, Challenger Nakazawa, and there's his patron, actor-director Takanaka, and he's got his game face on. Before we started today, Takanaka told me Nakazawa's a man with a delicate hand when it comes to making sushi. And now, here, let's meet our guest for this sushi battle. First, actress Miyoko Asada. Nice to have you.
Hello.
All right, well, what are your favorite types of sushi, Asada-san?
Well, I eat mostly anything,
Yeah?
actually. Yeah, I enjoy everything.
All right, well, today we'll have 5 items. Of them, which one would you like to have a little bit extra of?
Tuna?
Good choice. Okay,
Yeah.
hope you'll get what you're looking for today. Thanks for coming in.
It's my pleasure.
And we've also got composer Ase Kobayashi.
Nice to be here.
Ase-san, I hear you're able to put down 20 servings of sushi at a time.
I've gained too much lately, so I try not to eat too much. Yeah.
All right, we'll eat enough today to pass judgment, okay? And now, what's your favorite among the 5 that we'll have today?
Gizzard shads, I think. Yeah.
Doc,
I like silver skin.
you'd have to say he's a sushi gourmet, hearing that he likes that one.
Yeah, actually, it's one of the oldest sushi ingredients, and you know, the skill in marinating them in vinegar really speaks for the high level of the sushi chefs involved here.
All right, and as you mentioned that, Challenger Nakazawa working the kohara, gizzard shads. Now, how do you prepare it for making Edo-style sushi?
Okay, well, if you noticed, you can see him marinating them in vinegar, right?
Yes, I saw that.
Okay, now later on, he'll sprinkle some salt over this, and basically you just repeat the process once more.
So a double shot of vinegar and salt.
Right.
Okay, and since this is the first sushi battle we've ever had here, we don't have any experience with seeing how sushi comes out, how it turns out in the heat of battle.
Now, if we can check out the Iron Chef here, this is funazushi. It's the oldest form of sushi, the
Right.
origin of sushi in Japan, basically, is what you could say.
But it sure is an acquired taste.
Yeah, it almost smells like blue cheese. It's very strong, but actually, once you get used to it, it's very good.
Though some folks prefer not to acquire the taste. Yes, go.
I asked the Iron Chef why he's using funazushi, and he responded, because it's the roots of sushi, and without its roots, how are you going to present the essence of sushi?
Well, how about that, Asada-san? Funazushi. You ever had that one?
Only once, a long time ago.
And?
Yes, overwhelmed by the smell.
Fukusan?
Yes.
I asked Challenger Nakazawa what his concept or his game plan for this battle was, and he told me that he's planning to make both old-fashioned and modern Edo-style sushi, and then to have the tasters compare them flavor-wise.
All right, I guess by that he means he's game planning flavors enjoyed almost 200 years ago, contrasted with those of the late 20th century. Both types he'll be making.
Yeah, the style of nigiri sushi, which is the most common style you
Right.
see now, first came around in about 1820.
Doc, check this out right now. The Iron Chef filleting the conger eel from the back.
Yes, now from Tokyo, when it used to be called Edo, it was predominantly a samurai society, right? So people really hated opening fish from the belly, which suggested
conger eel is small.
inside, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Iron Chef Morimoto, talking about the important points in cooking conger eel, says 1 hour is not enough to draw out the flavor correctly, so I'm not using regular soy sauce and sake only. I'm using a secret weapon I prepared.
Secret weapon, Doc.
Balsamic vinegar, maybe? Maybe not.
All right, now the Challenger, too, filleting his supply of conger eel, and of course, doing it Edo style.
Yep, from the back, you're right.
And up in the royal box in the front row there sits the Challenger's family, his wife Makiko in kimono. We'll move in for a close-up. And the couple's children, daughter Chinatsu and son Sho. And you know, the Chinese character for the son's name, Sho, is the same one used in his restaurant's name, Sushi Sho. Lucky kid. Maybe that'll get him primed to take it over one day.
Yeah, it's in the cards for him, I think, yeah.
And some of Nakazawa's friends and associates are also up there.
15 minutes have elapsed.
And 15 minutes gone already, and looks like Oda's just about set for a few words with Naoto Takanaka. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Takanaka-san, the first 15 minutes are gone. What's your impression so far?
I think he's doing good.
Okay. How's that compared with the way he usually
Well,
is?
he should be okay. Well, because of the time limit, he looks a bit pressured, but...
So he's hanging in there. Okay, any words of encouragement?
You're doing good. Doing good. Relax. Take it easy.
Okay, thank you. And with that, Fukui-san, I'll send it back to you.
Hey, any nominations for best dramatic performance in a supporting role here?
Exactly. That was a little bit of a
Pretty
put on,
good
I think.
show right there. Look, tears on cue. Unbelievable. He acts, he directs. Wonder what else he'll give us the rest of the way. I mean, he's going to be something else if his man Nakazawa can pull this one out. Watch out for that.
He's making some ground fish here.
Here, from conger eel. Take it.
This is not conger eel. It's a blend of shrimp, pike eel, and another small fish, which I'm not sure about yet.
Got it.
Oh, okay, I think I know. I think these are for an omelet.
Okay, for the egg sushi.
Yeah, it's almost a rule of thumb to use ground fish meat, shrimp, other meat, etc. in omelets for Edo style.
A must-have.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't know that.
Okay, look at the Iron Chef.
All right, Morimoto, flames shooting up out of the pot. over
Fukui-san,
there.
these flames are from the port wine.
Oh, port wine. Okay.
Giving that a rise. Let's take a look now on the replay. The conger eel sauteed in butter going into the stir-fried vegetables and taking it a step further with the addition of port wine to the heated contents, and the flames, they are still continuing to shoot up from that one over there.
Fukui-san,
Yes.
I asked Iron Chef Morimoto why he matched conger eel with bacon in this pot, and he reminded me that it's difficult to add body to conger eel in just 1 hour, so he says I'm using bacon to add a bit of oil and body and enhance the flavor. This is my secret weapon, he says.
Well, there it is then. All right, I've never heard of a sushi chef using bacon to add flavor, though.
Nope. Wow.
Now, back on the challenger side here.
Fukui-san,
Yes.
yeah, can you see the challenger's pot
Right
beginning to
here.
simmer over here? Yeah, this contains boiled conger eel in a blend of sake and water. Back to you.
Oh, sake.
Good man, sake.
Yeah.
Well, we made note of it earlier, and look at this, the same thing, conger eel, but see how different the pots look, the contents therein. Iron Chef's is on fire right there.
Yeah, it's a New York style, I guess. I don't know.
Incredible, but on sushi rice, wouldn't you say it's a bit too heavy? This one here, boiling away? What about that?
I can't imagine, really.
Well, you might say, is this really sushi? I don't know what to say if it's like that.
Morimoto, another walk on the wild side, but hear this, when he first started out, he was a legit sushi chef, the real deal.
Oh, really? Oh.
Now, I don't know if he's gone back to his roots here, perhaps adding some new touches for this version.
But it sure is an interesting matchup.
That's to say the least.
Now, the Iron Chef here is about to make an omelet, and I'm just kind of wondering how it's going to turn out, because the challenger, if you remember, had ground fish in his,
Right.
But basically, Morimoto hasn't done anything.
Okay, just your basic thin omelet right there, being prepared by the Iron Chef. Now, afterwards?
Might just roll it up.
Okay, roll it should
with,
be.
something in it.
Very thin, the one he's making, and will that be enough for all, or perhaps he'll duplicate that effort in omelet making? Now, back to the challenger here on his side.
But as you know, like omelets for sushi are supposed to be very thick, right? Kind of
Right.
fat. And in some cases, they'll put pieces of charcoal over top of it so it gets cooked from the top as well as the bottom.
In
really?
that case, they'll be cooking from both sides then.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Okay, well, he has broken scores of eggs for this one. It's a real thick
That's
omelet.
definite. Look at that.
An inch and a half, 2 inches maybe, right there. The
Fukui-san?
biggest I've ever seen. Go.
I spoke with Challenger Nakazawa about how a real Edo-style sushi omelet is prepared, and he explained that you use broth, ground fish, and of course eggs, and cook it a long time at low temperature. Then he said, watch me, the way to do it, the correct way to do it is the way I'm doing it today.
Edo style omelet 101.
So it's basically almost like baking a cake. There'll be tiny bubbles inside the omelet, which will
Okay.
make it taste like a sponge cake almost.
Okay, so
Interesting.
very fluffy. And now the tuna here.
Okay, this one I think I can call. This is near the head, also called otoro.
Okay.
And the part he's handling now is the red meat, akami. And this form is called kawada, and he'll be slicing them into smaller pieces.
And then marinate those in soy sauce.
Probably.
Okay, get into the heart of
30
sushi with
minutes
tuna,
have
and
elapsed.
already we're breezing through this one. 30 minutes gone in our first ever sushi battle. Naoto Takanaka bringing in his favorite sushi chef, Kenji Nakazawa,
Oh,
practitioner of
this man knows which
Edo-style
part is
sushi.
the best.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Still hard to believe it's taken us this long to get a sushi battle going, but we got one now with gizzard, shad, tuna, eggs, conger, eel, and dried gourd shavings. They are going toe-to-toe.
Okay, my mistake. He didn't make them into the
This is
smaller
so
blocks.
huge.
Yeah, it's a huge block. Look.
Yeah.
All right, the Iron Chef side and the omelet.
The thin sliced, yeah.
Omelets plural,
wow.
okay.
Oh, maybe chirashi sushi?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And how will it be used?
Well, usually when you're making steamed sushi, you use these here, yeah. So I'm still not sure, though. I
okay.
couldn't swear to it.
All right, now Nakazawa, this here, the, what's
Okay, he dipped it in hot water, right? And then marinated in soy sauce,
okay,
perhaps?
dipped into boiling water first if you're taking notes at home. And check it out, the surface of that was red. It's turned almost white.
Oh, wow.
And now dropped into ice water.
There's a lot of steps to this.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're talking about the tuna, he seems to be preparing two kinds, tuna that has been boiled and tuna that is marinated as is. Now, this boiled tuna, he says, is prepared this way so that it won't absorb too much soy sauce, making the flavor just right.
All right.